Right, so let's get this Jesan KT4004 finished off. So it was sorted out, transmitted audio hopefully, with various capacitors, starting with that one which was crushed by the ballast resistor. So this is your part 2. Hopefully we can do this in a matter of a quick time. The customer's microphone has an open circuit insert, and we're currently on my microphone and my standard replacement microphone. Having done yesterday's Kerno, what was it? Something 900. Comments like worst audio ever. Yeah. Oh, wait till you hear this one. Out of the same stable, same kind of era. Yes. This is the era of cheap and nasty. Sorry, customer. Right, where are we going to get an insert from? Well, the standard insert we have available, we've got really two, does not fit that. So, I've had a look round and we've got a microphone which we can sacrifice. I've disconnected the insert out of here. Oh, good grief, I'm taking apart the wrong one. What a wally. That's my microphone. Yeah, you just can't get the engineers these days. I put a knot in the customer's microphone. That's what I always do with mics that don't work. Right, and we're keeping the knot in it. Right, we'll open this up and you'll see that I've disconnected the insert. And these screws are easy to take out. There we go. Now here, I've got this Uniden microphone. Oh, here we go. It's no good to me, is it? It's electret. Right, pause the video. Okay, here's another one we can sacrifice. A Pace microphone. Is that Pace has in business radio? I think they did do some CBs in other countries. That screwdriver doesn't fit those screws. How annoying. How dare they? And if we sacrifice the microphone, we'll get a lead, won't we, for a microphone that needs a lead. What on earth's in here? I don't think this is going to fit. No, it's massive. Can you see the dilemma, folks? Yeah, that's so heavy duty. And not weight wise, but in the way that's constructed, that's got to be business radio. Oh. I'll tell you what there is on my bench is I think these are electret as well. Yep, I was going to say I could sacrifice this Maxon business radio mic, but that's electret. We are struggling, aren't we? Two types of insert and none of them fit this. Right, third time lucky. This is a Krakow from an American, intended for an American set. It looks a similar shape to this one. Could this be the right insert? Otherwise, he's going to have to buy another mic, isn't he? I think what we're going to have to do is send him his mic back. Make sure this has got a plug on it that works. So you see the insert in this is the right diameter, but much taller. So just loosely put that back in, screw the thing back together. We know what it should sound like because we've got, apart from awful, because we've got our Jesan one there. We've got our standard replacement mic. So that can go back with the set, and we'll do this one. Oh, the plug's not falling off it. Might even be the right wiring. It's not. It's goes straight into transmit. That was worth a try, wasn't it? We don't repair mics, but I can see we've got a mic repair coming up because we're going to have to change the wiring. Also, it's got the screw missing, the teeny weeny screw missing. There must be a planet where those teeny weeny screws go. Well, it's got sellotape round it. I think it's actually Scotch tape. I mean, I could take the plug off. I'll tell you what, I will take the teeny weeny screw out of his broken mic. There's his broken mic. No, his teeny weeny screw is missing as well. Ugh. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll unsolder this in its entirety. I'll tell you what, it's been nicely done. It's not a bodge, because this plug's been put on, not at the factory, but it's been nicely done. I'm going to remove this bit of sleeving. I'm going to cut off this bit of sleeving. We'll get a new piece of that on. I think the best thing to do is actually shorten it by 1 inch, because it had that nasty curve. I think we're going to go with a new plug. The teeny weeny screws used to be sold by Knights, but I don't think they have them these days. Just get a new plug. Okay, so I've put the wiring how I'd expect it to be. So we've got what's obviously audio to pin 1, what's obviously common to pin 2, what you'd expect to be received. I'm going for the blue wire to pin 3, and what you'd expect to be transmit, the red wire to pin 4. However, as soon as I plug the thing in, it goes into transmit. So I reckon somebody's messed with the wiring at the other end of the thing. Surely they wouldn't have red as receive. Surely not. I bet it's been messed with. Tell you what, it's a lot better quality than you expect these days. So if we swap over the... I want to swap it at this end because it's surely got to be right at the other end. You would never use red for transmit, surely not. All those Americans will say, oh yeah, Cracker use it was red for receive. Okay, put it back together. It's a strange arrangement. I'm sure you can see why we don't repair mics. Made in Japan as well. Well, there's no audio after all this. Just plug the extension speaker in so we can actually hear receive. I'll do that with the one on the wall, the PA speaker. One, two, one, two. 1, 2, 1. Of course, the radio's coming in channel 9 like it does. Wallow, wallow. There's a further problem. We've got transmitted audio on receive as well as transmit. I can soon fix that problem. I bet this radio was relay operated and not electronic switching, this Krakow thing. So we should have one wire this has been messed with something chronic. it doesn't go like that. So we just put the across. So we've got the earth wire, which goes to our centre, which it should do, and the other earth wire, I think somebody added this on. We'll chop that one off, and we'll put that one, the one side of the microphone, to that earth wire. So we want, onto the braid, we want the pt2 common, which is that one, the black one, and we want to twist round with it one side of the microphone. There, solder that. I've covered microphones on this channel before, because it is straightforward, but there's no, you get the, oh, I've tried every way possible. Well, there's only one way. So we've now got blue on the receive side, red on the transmit side. We've got the black wire going to the common. We've got one end of the microphone going to the transmit side of the other pole of the switch. We know that the yellow wire is the braided, the coaxial one, and so that's now clear. We're all done. See, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect to have to rewire. Oh, the plug's going to need changing, for different radio. You don't expect the whole fundamental thing to be totally wrong like that. And that was probably what was wrong with the radio it came off. Mind you, if it did come off a cracker radio, it's best not being in circulation in the UK. Right, put it together again. This 10-minute finishing off the set video is going to be about half an hour, isn't it? As we go through all these different mics. And you see how I'm saving the customer money, but I'm wasting my time, aren't I? So I'm spending my pounds to save his. Right, we've got normal sounding received. I will just pop it onto channel 20. And let's, I'll put picture in picture and then we can see the test set if that's picture in picture. I've got the wrong glasses on to see the console. Voila, we've got transmitted audio. Voila, we can actually see something there. So if we've got any charging my walkie-talkie, which I left on overnight. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 1. That's of course on channel 31. So put that on channel 20. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Right, so that's now working. We'll put the mic together. Teeny weeny screw. Best way for me, I do these, is I use a precision type screwdriver. I put the screwdriver on and hold it with one finger. So we've got one unit, haven't we? So there's no fiddling around. it's now there. I can put that on any angle, it's not going to disappear, and then we can put it in. So that's today's teeny weeny screw tip. Right, I'll just make sure this set is right before we finish it off. Okay, so if we talk to ourselves on PA, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. If we go to CB, hopefully we can hear my talkie-walkie. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. 1 2 1 2, testing 1 2 3. There's certainly background noise with that. Gone through every electrolytic in the transmitted audio section, and that's all set up with correct deviation. So hopefully we will just be having listened to yesterday's set, it's like they're all tied with the same brush at this era. It was a time when they were very cheap. Most sets were in the $39.95 to $49.95. No, I'm being naughty there. $59.95. Let's just turn the volume down. At least the speaker works. So as I said on these sets before, they're very prone to corrosion. We've been over the board with isopropyl alcohol, and let's see the lid. At least the top lid looks nicer. Got that on right, have I? Always doing that. Notice the insulator in the top. So it's self-tappers. Well, it would be if they were not on the floor. I think just for now we'll put half in, subject to finding half. Bit gaping at that side, isn't it? Right, is that a self-tapper? Yeah. I'll try and remember to put the other two in before sending it back. Right, so we'll take it off the test gear, put it onto the, turn that off, let's put the squelch on, and so we'll do the test on the standard replacement mic, and then at the end of the on the air test we'll go over to the Jesan mic, which is mine, and then we'll go over to the one I prepared, the second-hand Krakow one, just to get him out of the proverbial. That gone high power. 1 on a Roger.
A lovely blow.
90 on a Roger. No, that's not usual, is it? Not unusual, should I say? Right, there we go. We're doing on the air test to that, and then the customer can have it back. Thank you for watching part 2 of the Jesan KT4004 from around 1991.